Former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i is back in the spotlight, and this time, he's turning his attention to Kenyans living abroad. In a passionate and powerful statement, Matiang'i has called on the government and the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) to increase the number of diaspora polling stations for the 2027 general election. According to him, it's time Kenya took the voices of its citizens abroad seriously, and many are agreeing with him. But before we get into this powerful development, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Civic Pulse is your #1 stop for the biggest political stories, explained in simple, clear language. We break it down, dig deep, and bring you the truth, no filters, no drama, just facts. So subscribe now and stay ahead of the game. Now, let's talk about what Matiang'i said and why it matters. In his latest remarks, Matiang'i stressed that Kenyans in the diaspora play a huge role in the country's development. They send billions of shillings back home every year, support their families, invest in businesses, and keep Kenya's economy moving. Yet, when it comes to elections, they face huge barriers just to cast their votes. Matiang'i says that needs to change, and the time to act is now. Currently, the number of diaspora polling stations is very limited. In many cases, Kenyans living abroad have to travel long distances, sometimes across countries, just to vote at the nearest embassy or consulate. Matiang'i says that's unfair, undemocratic, and discourages participation. His call is simple: expand the number of polling stations in key regions with high populations of Kenyan citizens, such as the US, UK, Middle East, Canada, South Africa, and Europe, so they can vote more easily and freely. He's not alone in this. Diaspora organizations and Kenyan communities abroad have been raising the same issue for years. They want to feel included in the democratic process. They want their voices to count. And with the 2027 election fast approaching, Matiang'i's voice is giving their call even more weight. He also challenged the IEBC to start planning early. No last-minute rush, no confusion. He said 2027 should be different, transparent, inclusive, and truly national. According to Matiang'i, the diaspora vote is not just about numbers, it's about rights. Every Kenyan, no matter where they live, should have the chance to vote without jumping through hoops. Critics of the current system agree. They say the current diaspora voting setup is outdated, underfunded, and too Nairobi-centered. They believe Kenya has the technology and capacity to expand voting abroad, it just needs the will to do it. And of course, politics is always close behind. With millions of Kenyans abroad, many political leaders are starting to realize the power of the diaspora vote. If given more access, this could shape future elections in unexpected ways. So Matiang'i's call might also be a warning: don't ignore this group, because they could be the game changers in 2027. But not everyone is convinced. Some government voices say expanding diaspora voting is expensive and hard to manage. They raise concerns about security, logistics, and fraud. Matiang'i says those are excuses. He believes if Kenya can run elections across thousands of polling stations locally, then surely it can handle a few more abroad. And that's where the debate is now. On one side, there's a growing demand for inclusivity. On the other, there are fears and excuses. Which side will win? Only time, and pressure from people like you, will tell. That's why Civic Pulse is here, to keep the conversation alive. If you believe Kenyans abroad deserve the right to vote easily in 2027, then like this video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment below. Should more diaspora polling stations be created? Should the IEBC listen to Matiang'i's call? Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching Civic Pulse, where we bring you the political stories that matter, straight and real. See you in the next one.